Hey guys, this is I1Law, and as you can see, I'm changing it up a little bit today, and there's a reason for it. I'll be talking about it today. I'm playing some Team Fortress 2. This is, I forget the name of the map I'm playing, but it's a good map. And the reason why I'm not playing Call of Duty today, and it's not a Call of Duty clip, it's because my parents grounded me from Xbox, and computer is the only other console I have, so I have no choice but to play it. And I enjoy video games, so I'm playing. And it's not that bad. I enjoy Xbox a lot more though. I love Call of Duty a lot more. This isn't so bad. But my parents grounded me only from Xbox, and I don't like being grounded from Xbox because I really enjoy playing Xbox. But this is what I'll be talking to about parents and video games today, because it's a big issue for me. I mean, it's been going on for a while, and let me give you a backstory here. So my dad got me started on playing video games, and it was on the computer. My very first game was on the computer. I was about 7, I think. And they were the educational sort of games, but I enjoyed them because back then I didn't know anything else like shooters and stuff like that. And I didn't complain. But then in 5th grade, about then, I started like noticing that my friends were getting Xboxes and PS2, I think it was back then. And I got kind of jealous, so I asked my dad for a Xbox, but he said no. So I kept on complaining and whining in my little voice back then about how much I wanted an Xbox, and I complained for about a year. I was being a pain in the ass to my dad, so eventually he broke and he got me an Xbox. So I came home from school one day and I saw it laying there by the TV. I was so excited, and there was no video game with it. It was just the Xbox back then. But then about a week later, I asked my dad to get me my first video game, which was Left 4 Dead 2. And I know that's not the best video game for a 10-year-old, but my dad didn't know anything back then about video games, so he went out and got me it. And that's when he started regretting getting me an Xbox, because I just stayed on for a while back then, about 3-4 hours a day, I think, when I was little, when I just got it. Now I stay on about 2 hours a day. But my dad, he regretted buying me Left 4 Dead 2 because it's a gory zombie game. It's not really suited for a 10, 11-year-old. But he didn't know, so he got me it. And I got bored of it eventually and decided I wanted a new shooter game, which was Black Ops. That's when I got it right when it came out. It was the very first actual shooter game. And he was against that. He didn't want to buy it. And I got one of my older friends to go buy it for me, and my dad just got absolutely pissed at me. He grounded me from Xbox. I couldn't even try out Black Ops, which I was really disappointed by. But eventually I got ungrounded and started playing it without my dad knowing. And then my parents decided I was playing way too many video games for my age, and I ignored them because I didn't think so. And they grounded me again. That was the second time I ever gotten grounded, and that was because of video games, both reasons. And my parents thought that video games were really bad for me, so they kept on grounding me. But let me explain. I'm a straight A student. I always have been, and it's not like I have no life. I mean, I enjoy video games, but I also have friends that I hang out with, and I don't spend a lot of time on video games anymore. And so I was kind of mad about that they grounded me, so I hooked up my Xbox and I borrowed a controller from my friend when they weren't home. And I was playing Black Ops, and I lost track of time because I was having so much fun with my friends. And they came home, they saw me playing. At the last moment, I tried to hide it and turn off my Xbox, but I was too late. My parents caught me, and that was that. I got grounded for, I think it was 2 months. They were really mad at me, and from then on, they started hating video games because they thought they messed me up way too much. because they kind of did. I was getting kind of addicted, and they decided that I shouldn't play anymore, and they really like hated it, but they let me keep playing, and it wasn't as much as I used to, but I started limiting myself. But then, like, because of that, like, now if I play any more than I'm not supposed to, but then I usually play like 2 hours a day, they get really mad at me, and I usually get in trouble, and that's what happened now. I played a little bit over my limit, and they took away my power cord and my controller, so that's why I'm playing on PC. And I'd like to know if it's just me that gets grounded for these kind of things, or if your parents are like that, because I have a bunch of friends that their parents just let them play all they ever want, and they never get in trouble. Like, they stay on all day, all night, and they never get in trouble. And I want to know if it's just me that's like gets grounded, or is there some other people like that out there? So leave a comment saying what your parents are like about video games, and also suggest some games I should play in the future, because I might not be playing Call of Duty for a while. So suggest some games on the computer like Happy Wheels, Team Fortress 2. I've been playing some League of Legends lately, which I'll probably post a commentary about. It's a lot of fun. It's not like I don't enjoy playing on the PC. It's just Xbox. I have a lot of friends playing with me, and it's always a lot more fun to play with friends. And I mean, it's not too bad, but I wish I wouldn't get grounded. And I really recommend you guys getting Team Fortress 2 because it's free, and it's one of the most fun games on PC. You have to get Steam, but that's free too. And just tell me if my channel should be only Call of Duty, or if I should do some other games like this, or because me and my friend, he's been posting some other games lately, like I think it was Terraria. And I don't know if you guys like that. Like, leave a comment telling me if you like that, if I should just keep it only Call of Duty. I'll really appreciate it. And that pretty much wraps up my commentary. This is I Won Law, and I'm out.